Today is 23rd of June 2022. Today, my name is Elizabeth Dikechomanyamenuna. I'm going to be defending my salutation as a BAc holder in business management. One, I want to start with Nigerian government. The economy of Nigerian government is not balanced. One, the money that central bank is generating to the system is more than what they are producing. Two, the education quota system is very poor. I can refer to three authors that have said the same thing. The farmers are not being given a good budget. The marketing, import and export, they are importing 90% of importation to the system, and they are exporting 5%. Is very low. It will not generate a good economy to the nation. Two, marketing. The traders are not being provided a good location, a good trading environment. The traders, the environment is very poor. The corruption in the system is controlling the 90% economy of the nation. The corruption in the system, the looters. So I'm here to talk about how Nigerian economy through central bank is being liquidated and not being given good account of it. For example, central bank will produce 1 million importation license, and corruption will take, out of 1 million, corruption might take up to 700,000. The real importation are being given to few people, and coming to the accountability of it, they are not going to give well accounts because they are not digitalized. There's no good data. There's no good system to monitor them, to supervise them. When they give them importation to import Texas, they will go. Let's say the company is in China, they will go to China and devalue the quality and bring cheap products and circulate in the nation system. Whereas somebody else, like the value, they will devalue the material, they will devalue the products, and people are being forced to go to another country that monitored their importation of their goods that bring good quality to the system. Let's say, for example, Dubai, for example, United Kingdom, for example, America, that their custom and exercise monitor what they bring in the country. This is a country of 2-point-something million. If it's being monitored well, the country will be generating a lot of finance. People will know, graduates and undergraduates will be getting employment. People will not be looking for different international countries to attend. Coming to National Assembly, the quota that the federal government, Ministry of Trade, Ministry of Industry, Ministry of Work, the quota system, let's say the petroleum is generating, let's say 300 trillion. It's not being shared well in the system. This is the amount of stage they are in corruption. So I'm going to be talking today, Elizabeth Dikechoma, I'm going to be talking about industry, I'm going to be talking about education, and I'm going to be getting involved talking about House of Reps and House of Senate, because the presidency is not looking into the people working with the presidency. They are not putting eyes and monitor what is going in and what is coming out, because the presidency is being controlled by corruption. Yes, talking about marketing in Nigeria, their marketing system is so poor. They will go to China and print, devalue the product and bring fake product into the system, and people are not buying their fake product. People is going up and down to look for good products. It has slowed the market in Nigeria down. It slows it down. People are going smuggling, going through smuggling, going to Cotonou, going to Dubai, going to United Kingdom, going to other international countries to look for the real material. That is in importation. Because when they go to the manufacturer, instead of them to manufacture something better, something that have quality, they go there and devalue it and bring fake and pour it into the system, because the system is corrupt. The custom and exercise is corrupt. There is no accountability. There is no document. There is no well documented, so they can import. And coming to tax, they are not paying the right tax, even if at all they are paying the tax. So today, I'm going to be using opportunity. Stage 1 is marketing. I've done marketing. And now, in marketing, we have traders, we have wholesalers, we have distributors, we have manufacturers. When the manufacturer is not getting the right raw material, it's going to manufacture rubbish to the system. So, Elizabeth Dikechoma Anyamenuna, I'm here now to speak to the federal government of Nigeria. You should look into the amount of importation license you release to the system, and genuinely amounts of importation system that was documented. As somebody study business management, I'm going to talk about our education system. Our education system is gone zero, because one, the quota system on the education during author, I can refer to 7 authors, refer to 12 books. During that session of those authors, education system was their quota system is up to 70 to 70. The budget that federal government budgeted for education, which is good. The lecturers are being paid well. They've been given good accommodation. They've been transport. They've been given every facilities they need. So they focus on their job. The lecturers, the professors, everybody in university umbrella, they focus. Coming to the student, the undergraduate and the graduate, as soon as you have been undergraduate, you can have intention, you can have intention to do some part-time job like Central Bank, Ministry of Industry, Ministry of Housing, will depend on what you are studying. Genuinely, according to your merit, according to your knowledge, genuine. There is no fatherism. But now, the education have gone to, I don't even know, every day they are on strike. I've gone to 1%. 1%. So without fatherism, you can't get to do any work assessment. The medical section in education, there is no equipment. There is no proper equipment. Somebody who is studying nurse have nothing to use. Somebody who is studying medical don't know all this machine we use in international country, because there is corruption. The money has been looted. As a BSc undergraduate of business and management finance, I'm here now to tell the federal government of Nigeria everything needs to be digitalized. have proper records. Every budget they have made every year should go into each umbrella. What I mean by umbrella is like Ministry of Health. Ministry of Health should have international students who come to international country to study and learn their type of disease. For example, when COVID broke, they are calling Oxford, Cambridge, Imperial, UCL. Where is the vaccine? The government of United Kingdom immediately released 100 million to Imperial. I read the article, I have the article. As undergraduate system, under a BSc holder in business finance, I am telling Nigerian government, this is what you're supposed to see. Immediately COVID broke, Britain did not shut their borders immediately, but they did shut their borders and fasting to start researching for vaccine. And at the end of the day, they pour $100 million to Imperial. I read it in Sun, I read it in Daily Mail, I read it in Metro, I read it in all the newspaper, and it was even in the news. And Britain implement when they shut down immediately, they implement the law that anywhere you are going, you should cover your mouth, and everybody follow. Every Thursday, we always come out to clap for the NHS. That is the type of system that Africa needs to be implemented. Africa have the resources. They have the mineral resources which they can use to implement all this. But what they focus on, looting, that is the medical side of it. Every Thursday we have to come out and clap for the medical umbrella, which is NHS. Clap for NHS, telling them that they are doing a good job. Amount of the job that people surrender their life to prevent for people to live. During COVID, they did tremendously work. As somebody studying BAc management, I am here now to talk about Ministry of Education. Ministry of Education. Nigeria Ministry of Education is poor. Very, very poor. One, Nigeria Ministry of Education, they suppose from primary 1 to, let's say, primary 1 to A level, they supposed to be free education. Like somebody who have done school run in United Kingdom. Ministry of Education in this country support in every angle. What I mean this country, let me say, where I am, United Kingdom. When the children go to school, they don't buy no book. The teacher teach them. But Nigeria system, the teacher cannot be late. The teacher does assembly. There is no something of fatherism, motherism, I like you, I don't like you. There is no corruption. Everything is translated. The teacher cannot abuse the student, and the student cannot abuse the teacher. That is what I see. And mothers, parents are key into the education system. Some of the parents will be there, starting different type of club. They should open more up in all these state primary school to let parents that are educated in school governors to be part of the school governors, to know when the children are lacking. Nigerian education is dead. Number one, what I can tell you, I study in Nigeria. Nigeria kill talent. In United Kingdom, if you're a dyslexic student, it doesn't mean you cannot go to Oxford University. It doesn't mean you cannot go to Imperial University. It doesn't mean you cannot go to top university, because the private school, because the teachers are not being paid. And when the teachers are not being paid, that is where central bank are coming in, because The quota system they give to education, if the quota system is low and the teachers are not being paid, how can the teacher, a hungry teacher cannot teach? A hungry teacher cannot teach. That is what I'm talking now. What I'm trying to say, because look, in United Kingdom, as soon as you had this baby in the hospital, you know, the head of the Ministry of Health will come and do their own work. After they close their work, you will go to centers for immunization. This is the protocol. After the protocol, you will enter school, Ministry of Education. As soon as your child, your boy or your girl, enter nursery, in this country, United Kingdom, they will sort out the type of learning the child have, because some people have a natural learner, some people are natural learner, some people understand by visual learner, some people have camerizing brain. But in Nigeria, it's a struggling. They cannot differentiate anybody, and they don't help them. It's like putting a goat in the field of lions and cheetah, all those powerful animals in the field. It's not, the education system in Nigeria is poor, very, very poor. So I advise Ministry of Education, when a child, they should set up a panel. They should set up a panel when a child started nursery school. It's about time for them to differentiate the type of learning, regardless, private school, state school, or whatever school it belongs. Ministry of Education in Nigeria, because we suffer this. I suffer this. Ministry of Education should know where a child, because every child is supposed to read and write. It depends on how your brain is receiving the message. There is a special need teacher for each student. If they can do it in United Kingdom, why can't they do it in Nigeria? They can do it, but regardless, and I use this opportunity to advise federal government of Nigeria, they should stop international students of all these corruption children in different offices. Let them smell. And this private school is taking over state school, which is not good. Because that is why, because the teachers are not being paid. Because if the teachers are not being paid well, let's say in a year, the teachers will be 9 months strike, and they are going to be exam set up, a national exam. What did you teach them for them to read? You know, that is what I'm talking about. Nigeria education, started Nigeria budget from central bank, Nigerian government. You know, we're going to be talking more. Elizabeth Dikechoma, I'm going to talk more about Nigerian education, because they are killing talent. There's a lot of people who have natural learners. He's being killed because one thing or another, their parents is poor. And there's a lot of people who are visual learner. Their talent is being killed because they cannot fit in. Every child have this. Our brain is made by God. Every child is supposed to read and write. Every child, because this Nigeria have the money for it. When you go to the Bank of the World, you will see how many ghost money that is there, being Nigerian money. Why don't our medical is nothing? Not that people in Nigeria, the medical students, they are very intelligent, very, very intelligent, you know, but because it's a bad government. I'm going to be talking more as a BAc holder of business management. I'm going to talk more about Nigeria, and it's about time for us. I'm going to be talking about Ministry of Education, Ministry of Industry, Ministry of Housing, Ministry of Transport, Ministry of Land and Revenue, Central Bank, House of Reps, the type of budget they release in House of Reps and House of Senate. And I'm going to be talking about presidency. You know, I'm going to be talking, how count a community don't have library? Every community in Nigeria is supposed to have library. Every community in Nigeria is supposed to have library. Why is it that? Because they don't have library, they don't have security. No, it's about time for people to wake up. People to wake up. Every community, let's say Islington, Hackney, they have no less than 10 libraries. Why is it that they don't have a state library? Why is it that they don't have community libraries? Why is it that they don't even have national library, international? Nigeria is, according to Nigeria, they say that they are hero of Africa. But a hero supposed to have an international library. Like other people from other states, other countries will come and start searching for whatever they need. I know there's internet, you know, but we're going to be talking more. I'm going to be talking more. There is something that came out of my mind. Talk about central bank. Talk about central bank. Talk about central bank. I'm going to be talking more on central bank. The importation license that they release. Has Ministry of Commerce checked on the importation license? You know, the importation, let's say Nigeria Post Authority, the revenue that they receive, have it been returned to the federal government pocket? So I'm going to talk more on Nigerian revenue, Nigerian education, Nigerian housing, Nigerian Ministry of Work, Ministry of Trade, oil, petroleum, because Nigeria is generating a lot of money on petroleum. Why is it that they are still important? They are still importing. So today's date, I'm just making, today's date is 23rd of June 2022. 2022. So I'm going to be talking more. I'm going to talk more about education. During Shagari time, Nigeria have a lot of international students that comes to Nigerian university to study and acquire Nigerian certificate and go back to their country. As I'm talking today, which is 23rd of June 2022, there is no more international students. I quote, Professor Kiloye is saying, during their own time, the international students, then they have University of Lagos, University of Ife, University of Ibadan, Ahmadu Bello University, University of Calabar, University of Benin, University of Nsukka. They have all these top university, and on all those top university, you have PhD holder who came from Germany to be a lecturer, professors, all the federal university. Now, federal university is gone to zero. Because if education of the country is poor, the country is poor as well. That is the killer from central bank. Because the National Assembly is not doing their work. House of Reps, they are not doing their work. So I'm going to be talking to Nigerian Federal, this my BAC, Business Management. I'm going to use it to pieces Nigerian government. It's about time you send your children here. You send your children to come and study. You see how it's being done here. The only thing I know that Buhari managed to stop is the handouts. And why should Buhari stop the handouts if the teachers are not being paid well? The teachers generate their money on the handouts because it's the presidency that they implement the corruption indirectly. If the teachers are not being paid, they are forced to provide handouts. So they can buy a good car, they can live a comfortable, they think well. If somebody is not thinking well, he cannot lecture anything. He cannot lecture. I quote to about 7 books. I refer to 15 authors. I read their book. If somebody is not being paid well, the person cannot work well. So today, we start today on this BAC, business management with Nigerian government, central bank, for example. The type of money central bank is pouring to the system. Central bank will print their own money, mint, and somebody from any corner will go and print fake money to pollute the system. And central bank knows fake money and printed money through central bank budget mixed up. The economy is gone zero because fake money is more than what central bank have budgeted for the national. So we're going to be talking more. We're going to digest Nigerian government. It's about time for them to sit right. It's about time for them to give education the right system, the right quotation on education. It's about time for them to see everybody is being destroyed. It's about time for them to implement national insurance number. Because if in United Kingdom, everybody goes to university, there is something, there is an umbrella called student finance. And when you finish university, you start paying back. Why shouldn't Nigerian government provide that type of umbrella, which is called student finance, to give people opportunity to study? Why is it that people cannot get opportunity to do, even they say the people are doing National Youth Corps. When you send somebody to do National Youth Corps, you are guaranteeing that person. The meaning of National Youth Corps means you are guaranteed as soon as you finish your National Youth Corps, you have a job. And when I was in National Assembly, they started with level 8. Even though you have first class or second class, whatever, I know first class and second class, they start them with level 8 or level 9. And that level 8, you will have a driver or you attach with a bus. If you are working, those people working to National Assembly, they have a driver, they have a flat being paid by government. Why is it that now I'm going to be talking more about presidency? Because United Kingdom, where I am, when you watch the House of Commons, when you watch them, BBC have recorded them and put them on the net, you will see young people. Why is it that Nigerian government in House of Senate, there is no young people? You cannot see age 25 to age 35. Why? Why we cannot see age 35 to age 25 to 35? In this United Kingdom, by the grace of God, when you started the right process of education, age 22 or 23, you have got your degree. Even some PhD holder in this country, they are 25. Why is it? Does it mean that they don't have PhD holder who can be a senator? Why is it that, okay, now let's do the mathematics now. I'm speaking grammar now. I'm speaking pidgin English. I will speak everything, Let's say Buhari started from age 71 to become this president. Now, I don't know, maybe it's age 79. So now, every people who they have killed their talent from age 25, to age 71, which Buhari contest the presidency and win, they are on struggling. And Fadarism coming, put me there, I will scratch your back. So age 25 to age 50, who have no Fadarism, they're being killed. That is how Nigerian system work. That is how it's being work. age 25 to age 50 is being killed. Those ones that read to PhD level, those ones that have become professor, those doctors, engineers, that is why you find Boko Haram. That is why you find S-men. Because people are struggling to live. People are struggling. There's no government. Now, Tinubu have come again. You know, after those people they slaughter in Lekki Toll Gate, Tinubu might not by today, which is 23rd of June 2022, Tinubu might be around 70 years old. So what will happen to those undergraduates who are still studying now, and the graduate people? I'm talking about education now because I'm going to pick this one. I'm going to talk about all the ministries. I've done a great work. You can see when I'm giving, I will refer you to one of my videos. I'm going to speak pidgin English, pure English, grammar, broken, whatever. So the market woman will understand that he too have a life to live. You know, now Tinubu have come out, you know, and they gave Tinubu the flag of APC. Tinubu that have come out and won the flag of APC is not a clean voting, because in United Kingdom the government will give you certain amount to run your election, but in Nigeria it's man no man, corruption. In the present government, Tinubu power, Tinubu have up to 70% power. For that reason, corruption, man no man, trade market, every umbrella. The wife is a senator. He has divided APC into two, pack his own umbrella. Now Tinubu have 70% of the government. What do you think, Nigerian government? I'm asking you a question now, and I want this question to be answered. I want market woman, a trader, a street person, a beggar to understand. That is why I'm mixing up the whole language, broken English, Igbo. I want a market woman to understand. Now Tinubu has, as I'm talking to you, 23rd of June 2020, 23rd of June 2022, Tinubu have 70% of power in Nigeria. What do you think Tinubu will generate? Tinubu cannot generate anything because the corruption is 70% already. What is going to happen? The corruption will go high. High. So that is what I'm telling you. Market, the importation of goods will go high. The corruption will go 100 plus. Because as I'm speaking to you, Tinubu has 70 power of. I watch the primary election. I watch everything. You know. So I am telling you, with international idea, the government, without being casting any election, the corruption have gone rise 70 plus 40. The economy has gone down to zero. There is nothing. The only achievement that Tinubu is going to achieve is by killing people, because there will be more bloodshed. Because on my prayer, one day I was praying, I was telling our Blessed Virgin Mary, please open my eyes. Do you want Tinubu to win? They opened my eyes, my inner eyes, showed me about 1 million drum that they have bring, that if Tinubu fill this million drum on blood, they are going to give him the presidency. So on the primary election, Tinubu have done what he have done and win it. He think they will open the drum for him to start filling. They say no. They say no. So let me tell you people now, the people, the younger people is the people that will revive this economy. Because 70 years old man who have been onto several corruption, he have been to state, he have been to Senate, he knows all the tactics. There is nothing he can generate. He can't generate nothing. There is no government. He can't produce no government because what is going there to provide is corruption. Because the younger people are not being given opportunity. Does it mean 30 years old boy cannot come and become a senator without further reason? That is why on one of my broadcasting, I did said I quote, I did said that the Igbos should wake up and support Peter Obi. But one pastor challenged me, say, oh, no, the Igbos should boycott the election. Because does it mean that when they support Peter Obi, the Biafran flag will go down? I said, well, what I said to the person who is challenging me, I said, let me tell you, let us use one stone and kill two birds. He said, it's not possible. We should focus on what we are asking for. Now, Igbos have no anywhere so far Nigeria concerned. The only thing they will give to Igbos, maybe central bank director, and start manipulating them. There is a lot to be talked about. There is a lot to talk about finance, central bank. People smuggling, like now we are telling you, the election has been concluded. Who is going to be the president of Nigeria have been concluded. They should not fool themselves. Who is going to be the president of Nigeria? If it's Atiku or Tinubu, they have done the meeting already. They are just using the masses to fool them more, to bring them to circulation, to bring them to public, for them to come and waste their time. The election has been concluded. So that is what I'm going to be talking about. One, our education is poor. Ministry of Trade is poor. Ministry of Work is poor. Ministry of Industry is poor. Every ministry, every umbrella is poor. Medical, poor. Health, poor. There's no energy. Traders are suffering. Their perishable goods is destroyed. Farmers, there's no equipment. The Boko Haram are killing the farmers. The S-men are killing the farmers. Politicians are using the S-men to execute their evil. Where are we heading to? We have entrepreneurs. We have good CEOs. Without further reason, they can't get to any office. They can't go and protest for something. What do you think? What type of first lady will Tinubu wife be? He has been a first lady, Lagos State, 8 years. He has been a senator for 8 years plus. And this woman is still going to be a first lady of federal government of Nigeria. Is it not corruption plus? It is indeed corruption plus. Corruption plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 till eternity. When are we going to break this yoke? When are we going to break this yoke? We need to break this yoke. It's about time for market women who will come under the sun and sit to cast the fake election to know what is going on. I'm using this opportunity to send a message to the market women. Market women in Nigeria, when they count the market women in Nigeria, at least they are up to 70%. The traders, the market people, coming to Lagos revenue. Because the person that was challenging me, I was telling the person that coming to Lagos, importation in Lagos, the Igbos are contributing up to 95%. The Igbos are the one importing because they are the traders. They have looked at, they didn't focus, they don't even want the government again because the government is not favoring them. So they don't want to kill themselves on the government. So we're going to be at the Lagos. That is why on that broadcasting I made, I said, why can't Yoruba nation stand up if the Biafran stand up and destabilize this APC in Lagos, because if the different umbrella came in a bigger force and fought and established their own union, this APC will be destabilized and their power will be not be hand over to Tinubu. Because I don't know how Nigerians feel. I find it ridiculous. I find it, if it's in United Kingdom, that Lekki toll gate happen, Tinubu will not step out saying that he want to be a president of Nigeria. It's a very shameful thing and very dirty. It is very shameful thing and dirty that somebody who knows about Lekki toll gate, where they massacre a fellow human being, CNN carry the news, ITV, every media houses carry the news, and the person is coming out to contest as a president of Nigeria. Can this happen in America? Can this happen in United Kingdom? Can this happen in China? Why don't we say that Nigerian is the hero of Africa? Why should we accept this? I quote Boris Johnson. They are dragging him left and right because of a party during the lockdown. Can that, they are dragging the man up and down, Boris, up and down. Labour and Conservative are fighting neck to neck. Why can't we see the way that they are doing here in United Kingdom? You know, why can't we see the way they are doing in United Kingdom? Common party they set up that they say Boris attend party through COVID and Queen was mourning his husband. They were dragging Boris left and right. But on Lekki toll gate, if they did not kill, they killed up to 100 people. And those people involved coming to say that they want to be the presidency. What are they going to do, president? What are they on peaceful protection? Peaceful. People are protesting peaceful. Market women, I'm speaking broken. Everything I'm speaking here, I want this my video to get to market women. They are using you people. You people are the majority. Where is the trade union? In this United Kingdom, there is trade union. Where is the trade union? Market women, they are using you. The whole children they kill in that Lekki toll gate. Is there any millionaire or billionaire they kill their children? Nigeria has become a country which everybody goes with gun. Gun is the peace. How can a country in this United Kingdom, the only person they guide is Queen of England? They don't guide nobody. Boris will go and go on his own. Why is it that every Ooni of Ife has gunmen? Tinubu has security. Without gunmen, nobody can walk free. People coming from international, if their children have made money, they want security. Because without security, they can't sleep. So without gun, we can't sleep. I'm going to be talking more on this. I'm going to be talking more about Nigerian government, about how they should drop all this their rubbish and build this nation. We want this nation to be built. We are fed up of corruption. Sunday AMAIGBO came out. You eliminate him. You want to kill him because he's fighting commoner. Shining Light TV station is talking. Governor, show us your work. Senator, where is your surgery? Voters' right. Voters have no rights. They can't